Patrice, congratulations on being named the 20th captain in the long and storied history of the Boston Bruins. I suppose the best place to start is emotionally. How does it feel and just what it means to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge honor. I guess I'm accepting this with lots of humility and looking back, I guess, of all the amazing captains that's in the franchise, historic franchise. There's been so many greats and legends. So it's, as I said, I'm accepting this with humility. I'm humbled by it, and it's a huge honor. So again, I'm going to try to do the best I can, keep bettering myself, and keep learning, and lead by example and connect with my teammates.
Well, being a captain carries a lot of responsibility. How would you define that responsibility? And I guess what I'm asking is what makes an effective captain?
I think it's finding ways to again, like as I said, connect to your players, making sure you're surrounding yourself with other leaders on that team and giving them responsibilities, making feel important and a part of that group, and on top of that, making sure everyone is feel valued and has the same piece to that puzzle. Is just as important, and connecting, asking questions, making sure those guys feel comfortable asking those questions as well, and vice versa. That's the only way we can really create a bond and connect and take charge and have those guys remember that the ownership is on everyone to do the job and come together to accomplish something special on the ice.
I'm curious if you can take us into the room, for example, and that phrase, pick your spots. Some captains are really boisterous, others just kind of pick their spots, say what's on their mind at a particular time. I'm curious about the process. What goes through your mind when you have to determine now's the time that I need to speak up and send a message?
Look at the energy in the locker room. There's always a lot of guys, it's not just about me talking and being vocal, but there's also a lot of guys that are doing that as well, and relying on them so that it's not always the same voice that they hear. That's also important. You don't want that one person that talks all the time for that voice to get old, and it's about making sure you're, as I said before, you get that group of leaders, and you give them responsibilities and make them feel important.